Hey y'all, good morning. I was having so many dreams last night, it was crazy. I woke up, it was like 2:30 this morning, and I went back to sleep. I didn't stay up. I was like, nah, I'm not doing this right now. But at the 2:30 point, I was getting this energy of like a group of fucking witches, female ones this time. The men, they took a break, but I'm getting this energy of these witches trying to manipulate dream states. Again, the reason why it be women and men that I be picking up on is because women, a lot of times, be doing the work for these men. These men are employing these women to do this work, whoever these women are. Eventually, this whole, because it is like a network, I'm trying to tell y'all, man, there is a whole network being run for this type of activity against whoever we may be, chosen ones. Some of you guys may have been visited in the dream space. You kind of know what's going on because if you're tapped into your dreams, you've been asked certain questions, you know not to agree to certain things in the dream space. We do still answer yes and no in the dream space. So some of you guys may have been, people have been trying to like confirmation, play in your dream space and try to thwart, I heard, your free will. Again, I told you guys before about these spiritual contracts and coming into agreement. And I guess the best way for you to come into agreement with something that you don't agree with is while you're sleeping, when your defenses are down, when you're being worked on to get an answer that someone else wants. But for a lot of you guys, when you started in your spirituality journey, the first thing you were taught was how to protect yourself from the dream space. So, that's why this stuff ain't working. I guess you're supposed to be weaker when you're sleeping. I don't know. I guess these people don't understand that, when you're awake, this is matrix energy. When you go to sleep, you're in your full element. I don't know. I don't think people understand. Um, but there's that. And then I got another download this morning, and it was about all these groups of individuals, these societies, these people, these things, all these different names, terminologies. Everybody want to flip shit around. Like I said, people want to add shit, take shit away to the truth of what actually is, what is history, what can be looked up and seen. Understand? I don't make shit up. I go by what I'm told, and then if you look it up, it's history. It's written in books. People have talked about it. Okay. So there's something here that came through to me because I don't know if whoever was working in the dream state last night thinks there's someone who is in I keep getting Mason energy or I don't even like to say that because I don't want to disrespect these people because again there are, like I said, there's good and bad to everything. So there's a lot of Masons out here, Freemasons, who are not doing devilish toxic shit. So to those of you that are not and you actually stand for something and you ain't falling for the games, I appreciate y'all. Period. But for the other ones who have created their own separate system within systems, this is what we talked about before. Now, it came up in my dream space, the Illuminati. For some reason, someone want to play these games but don't want me to say the words. Want me to be afraid to say a name. Okay. But these motherfuckers ain't afraid to come in the dream space and try to ask you if you can do all these things. And okay, if you know, you know. No, we're past that. We already said. A lot of people are attacking us and they're mad at us because we said no. What, y'all think we said no to being with a person and we getting all this? No, not at all. We said no. We don't want to be a part of that. That's not what we're about. So let's talk about what that is about. Let's be real about it. Because a lot of people don't have knowledge. They just think they know because they hear from someone else who heard from someone else who heard from someone else. The truth about that situation is that shit started a long, long fucking time ago. Way long ago. It didn't start here. It didn't even start where I'm about to start it at, but I'm not going back over all the places it started. So I'm going to go back to Germany, where there was an enlightened period, okay? Just like we're having over here right now. Is this not the age of the Aquarius, the period of enlightenment? And there were people who were coming together, just chosen ones like we are. See how they put titles on people? People were coming together with the same purpose of enlightenment. Now, this was a period and a time of many prophets being found out, about many people with higher intellect being found out. This was an enlightenment era that the Illuminati started. Not even here. Okay. And they did face a lot of backlash because people didn't understand them. But the thing with the Illuminati that makes them different from these other nasty, disgusting cults, because a cult is not the Illuminati, but the Illuminati, the thing about them is that what they did was they opposed religious strongholds, right? This is the proper meaning of it. Meaning, you know how we have a separation of church and state, or we should, the two should not cross. It was that type of energy how it was formed. These individuals who grouped together in this enlightenment period, an enlightened group of individuals, right? They wanted to try to understand how religion was being used, okay, to trap or confuse or conflict, right? Um, it was generally just kind of like when I think about it, the way we're going through the shit right now. Like, okay, I say I'm a chosen one. I say I'm a prophetess. I'm a high priestess. So instantly I'm demonic, right? Because it goes against what religion says God is about. You see what I'm saying? So here comes this Illuminati group of individuals who created a sector just for themselves to be different, to use their gifts. They were noted. There's historians, there's fucking artists out there. All types of people were a part of this movement, and it was for the greater good. But as time goes on, like I said, this is where you have people pulling and adding and taking. Now, let's move forward. So we talk about the Illuminati today, right? In our country or wherever the fuck. And it's all these people that are hidden that have bad it. No, no, no. Again, we have good and bad and everything. Enlightenment period. Which means these people were chosen to be enlightened through a period of time. And if you're chosen for something, there's a reason for it. You got something to do with whatever you're chosen to do. So now we have a group of individuals who are enlightened beings, okay? And think about it. We're vocal. We got the internet. We got social media. We're out here in the public eye speaking the enlightenment facts that we have. Back then, they didn't have that. So these people did move around in a way that was silent because they wasn't broadcasting the shit. It was being given to certain individuals that these people felt could handle this knowledge, and they were to spread it. It was still the each one teach one theory, but there was order to it. Now, we have in our society and culture people that want to create chaos and conflict. So then you have these Freemason groups of individuals or these cult individuals who practice dark arts. So we got a group of people who are witches, warlocks, enlightened beings working together, creating an occult group called a coven or a cult. Knowledge in the right hands is great, but in the wrong hands, it's powerful. So we have a whole bunch of knowledge in one group from a whole bunch of people that probably shouldn't have the knowledge or be using the knowledge the way they're using it, coming together to create something that is a stronghold in society. You get what I'm saying? Now, there are some people within these groups that don't understand the other person's role, hence why we have group conflict. Hence why someone is telling someone else in the group, "Oh, do this ritual, it's gonna work." And then you have someone else saying, "Oh, no, 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 do this one because this is gonna work. We tried this one and it worked on this one, so if it works on this one, it should work on that one." You see what I'm saying? There's group conflict here in these things, rightfully so, because you were not the one to do these things too. So now everything is gonna be exposed. That's what God says. We're gonna get to the core of it. Everything is gonna be exposed, what it means to use your gifts for good and what it means to use your gifts for bad. Why fear darkness when we were created there? We spent, all of us, 10 months in darkness. Hello? We did, as individuals, human beings, spent 10 months in darkness to come out into the world, into light, and be afraid of the darkness we just came from. Symbolically speaking. Why? Okay. So now that you guys have that information, you can better break down what's going on. Okay. But there's a lot of clarity coming into these things. There's, they're calling them conspiracy. There's nothing conspiracy about it. You just got to do your research. This is all knowledge. But you see, when you don't have knowledge, you're able to be what? Manipulated. You're able to be played with. So in terms of today's Illuminati and these groups of people, these aren't the same people. These aren't the enlightened people. The people that are in the Illuminati today are not enlightened, or they would not be doing what they're doing. Now let's say a certain section of the Illuminati. Because I do believe secretly the Illuminati is still a thing. And I'm not going to say how that is, but I still do believe there are enlightened beings who are responsible for making changes in this world. Just like supposedly back in the day, there were dark people who were responsible for causing and creating the chaos behind these terminologies. You see, the enlightened ones, the ones with the truth, the ones with the knowledge, the ones here to show, the ones here to teach, are the ones that are demonic. But what are these demonic terminologies coming from? How? You all need to start asking these people, how am I demonic? What do I do that's demonic? Like, get to the root of why these people think something about you. It doesn't really matter, but it shows how ignorant people are. So there's a lot of clarity coming, pretty much. There's no cards here. I'm just speaking. But I really had to get this out. This wasn't even the message. I just needed someone to have it. There's knowledge. And if you're feeling confused, you don't understand, look it up. Now, because everybody thinks they know everything, here's the problem. There are people who claim to be certain individuals that aren't a part of truly the enlightenment period here that we have going on, that in the way they think they are. They're not. If you must do magic, if you must do spell work, confirmation. If you must do rituals, if you must do all these things, you're not a part of those enlightened beings who are coming here to bring good change. You are actually a part of whatever coven or cult that was created out of a good one to tarnish it. You're the op. And we see this in tarot community with the messages that these readers be given. Who are you speaking to? What are you putting out there? How is what you're talking about enlightenment? If you're not talking about God, if you're not talking about his word, if you're not talking about anything like that, then you're not talking about truth. We out here speaking the truth of God to help people live their life. But on the flip side, look at my messages and look at someone else's. They're talking about what? Magic, dark shit, 24/7, karmic energy, 20. I touch on what I need to touch on, but I am enlightening people to their truth, which is God. Not the truth of witches, not the truth of warlocks, not the truth of the devil, not the truth of the You see what I'm saying? So you got people in the dream space who were manipulated to choosing that. I was never one to be manipulated into choosing something I know ain't for me. But some people say, oh, they came to me. They gave me an offer. They offered me this and that. It's a real thing. They didn't get it. And if they did, they're a part of these people in these dark covens that have grouped up to go against what the actual meaning of what we're trying to do here is. And this is why they attack us. This is why they troll us. This is why they gang stalk us. You see, we ain't going around trolling, gang stalking, harassing nobody. But they're doing it to us. And we're in the upright. So you see how there are many different ways you can look at situations. What the fuck is there to fear? I was taught fear God. So if everything else that is here, whether people believe it or not, is under God, which is what religion says, right? If everything else that is here is under God, what should we fear? Especially those of us true prophets and prophetesses and high priestesses and messengers that actually are communing with the one everyone is trying to pray to. Come on now, let's make it make sense. Know your power, know who you are, stand in your divine fucking authority. You are the truth. You are high priestess of the light. You are the truth. You understand dark and light. You understand the balance that needs to be had. You understand everybody got to pick a side. Remember I said years ago, pick a side. God is telling everybody to pick a side. People pick their sides. So the ones that are getting hated on for still speaking on God and doing tarot cards and saying God's name, people saying you're blasphemous, you're calling the Lord's name in vain, all this other shit, no. You chose God. So anything you choose, God is going to choose to help you do it. And these people are confused because now these same people are praying to the God that you supposedly serve and he ain't answering. They were told before they started praying now to pick a side. They picked their side. So they don't get to pray to God to help them through the bullshit that is called karma that they are experiencing for going against God. because they had a choice, you see. And so now here it is for us prophets and teachers to sit back and just observe because we did the right thing. We got closer and closer to God, not closer and closer to fame, you see, to clout, to the chaos. We calm the chaos within. How do you calm the chaos within? By learning what is causing it. And sometimes that shit go deep. Just like why I'm here talking about this right now. This is history here that people want to distort. I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I tried Starbucks today. That's pretty much that message, but yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna pull some cards, see what's going on, but yeah, this is what's going on in the dream state. A lot of crazy, weird ass shit that they've already tried before. And this, like, the Illuminati today is not the Illuminati that was created. So, for whatever this purpose is that these individuals who want to claim to be a part of this, for the negative end, for the negative, you know, attributes of it, which is what power, money, all these other things, and it's crazy. But this is what I'm talking about. Like, shit is created and people fuck it up. That's what I'm talking about. The original is what it is. Everything after is a copycat. So what is going on today? What people are calling this today is not what it was created for. Period. So again, and look at it as it stands today. Look at today's version of supposed Illuminati and its members. What do they give you? All the famous people, the celebrities, right? You see what they into, right? Look at P. Diddy. Look at Jay-Z. Like, these are enlightened beings. I'm just trying to figure out. These people got money and power so much so that they can do this. Who are they, though? Who would give these individuals? But let's be real. Come on now. If this is what they're into, and they have so much supposed power, do you think these are God-fearing people? Okay. So why do you think these individuals are trying to reach out to you in the dream space? Siphon, harness, all this stuff. Why do you think? Because they have created their own separate identity under a name, and they come to you to ask you if they can use you for their purpose. In so many words, is what's going on. That's harvesting. Oh, you ain't nobody, you ain't important. No, but they know you are divine and of God, and they are not. All these individuals that's so chosen in the industry and this and that. But the celebrities we're now finding are siphoning from us nobodies, supposedly. They need what we got. Why? They want to siphon, harness, steal, destroy off of the energy that of this enlightenment period. That's why all this is going on. And we're no longer fueling this type of behavior. If you, again, like I said, when you become spiritual, you don't know all the ins and outs. When you get on a public platform, you start to experience things that you haven't experienced before, and you need to know why. So if you are a prophet and you are a messenger and you are the one, the original, just think about this whole message that I just said. They got to take from the original. But don't forget, they are going to try to fuck you over in the process. Hence, everything you've just gone through. To make you look what? Now, I don't know how far this goes for who. I don't know if I got celebrities watching me or what. But that's that energy of the initiation. See, people be trying to confuse shit. Y'all are not being initiated into no cult. Y'all are being initiated by God to ascend higher. Because these cults are trying to initiate you by attacking you to steal your energy. It's all about energy. What do you think magic is? It's energy. You're powerful, chosen ones. People know that. But see, people want to use your energy for negativity. If you can't get what I'm saying, then you shouldn't be here. People want to take your energy, harvest from you, and use that energy to go do some fuck shit. Well, you out here, you don't even know how you want to use your energy because you know there's motherfuckers on the hunt for it. You afraid to live in your power and your truth because you know you got demons out here that's a part of some dark, wicked shit that don't want you to use it. They want to steal it from you, claim it as theirs. You understand how this is going now. God is opening up your eyes. You are gifted for a reason. You came bearing gifts. You were born with them. No one had to initiate you into some dark-ass group to get gifts, to be able to do things, to be able to have power, and that's why people hate you. You have it on your own. You don't need these people. But they keep trying to play in your dream space to attach something to you. And I don't know what the fuck this is. Y'all need to do some spiritual cleansing. Because this shit ain't happening. If I'm talking like this, they was trying real hard. I heard last night in my dream space, it's not working. It's not working. No, it's not going to fucking work. It's never going to work on these chosen ones. The real chosen ones. Yeah. Now I'm just going to flip these cards around so y'all can see them. It's never going to work. These sacrifices, these groups, these people, like, yo, they understand what they're doing. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Keep denying these things. Some of you guys are being offered gifts to do certain, like, fuck no. Fuck out of here. I'm starting to feel like this King of Pentacles energy that I'm pulling up that's coming through this energy is someone that's trying to gift you something to throw you off. This is someone that is a part of some type of something that you don't want to be a part of. Again, you said no. In whatever way this resonates to you. If you had a dream and you knew someone was trying to fucking get you to do some shit, you said no. Someone was trying to offer you something for something. Someone was trying to exchange something for something with you in the dream space. You said no. That was the right thing to do. What the fuck did I say? I know what I'm talking about. What's the 3 and 6? That's 9. 9 of Pentacles in reverse talks about someone being codependent. So these people are codependent behind the scenes on what it is you have. But you ain't a part of it. Good job. So now, when these trolls and these gang stalkers and these people keep becoming on your platform talking all this shit, calling you this, calling you that. You see why now? You see why now? You made the right call. These people made the wrong one. Yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I don't need nobody to tell me. I said who I was already. But with that being said as well, you guys are about to be blessed for this. Yeah, you're about to be blessed for this in so many fucking ways in your life. No is an answer. No is a big ass answer. Dream space. Yeah, you good. But yeah, these people are not being prayers are not being answered. If someone is going through karma right now, this is God. Like, nah, I don't hear nothing. I'm ghost. I'm ghost on that shit. Like, God is not answering these people. Why? Because they chose to do something to whoever I'm speaking to. And they have to do what they need to do. Just like you had to do what you had to do when people was unnecessary, unruly, chaotic, crazy shit in your life. You prayed, God answered because that wasn't warranted. You didn't ask these people to fucking do what they did. You didn't ask them to group up and click up and form fucking societies and groups and have people in all sectors, people from all sectors of life attacking you, your family, your stability, your home, your jobs. You didn't have that. You didn't ask for that. So these people now that are going through shit in their life want to pray to God, like, God, please help me, and I need you to be here for me, and I'm so... Nah, that's all well and good. Thank you, I hear you, but you still got to go through this shit. How dare you think that you still are going to not get back what you put out? God is not helping these people that have done these egregious things to you. He's not, I'm sorry. Someone will say I'm demonic for saying that. It's the truth. God is real and God is just. God is balanced. God is not going to reward good for evil. Hello. So some of these people, however long you've been going through the shit you've been going through, chosen one, like really think about it. Since you got on your path, some of these people, that's how long they're going to be going through what it is their God has going for them. You're being told, the reason why you keep being told chariot, 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 3 of wands, 3 of wands, 3 of wands, because all of those cards are a forward movement. The 3 of wands ain't looking back. The chariot only moves forward, and it's in the middle of light and dark energies. So you're being forged forward all the time. Keep moving forward. I said the other day, an apology is not a reason for reconnection. They can say sorry, but would they be saying sorry to you if they were not under what they're under at this time? Would they even care to have the compassion, the empathy, and the heart to say sorry if you didn't know? Of course not. So God knows that sorry don't mean shit. See? And some of y'all, you still ain't got the apology. And you won't. But it's okay. God sees and knows all things. We don't need to. So, right now, yeah, this karma shit's real. And that's why I'm quiet, because I ain't got time. I'm going to just sit here, and when God give me the messages to give you, I'm going to give them to you. I'm receiving them all. I'm receiving what I need for my collective. And if you guys are here to pick up whatever I'm dropping, there you go. So all this work on these high priestesses is going to end up really, really hurting someone. That's pretty much what's going on here. Justice is being had. And it's justice for some of you guys to come out the cold from situations that people placed you in. And it's karma for some people to be right here. Because you see the choice. Am I going to choose to hurt someone? Or am I going to choose something else? And these people chose to hurt people. These people chose to do some very wicked shit. And when all this comes out, people will see. And the thing with you is you were supposed to make an unconscious decision in your dream space. See how deep and how weird this shit is and how aware you gotta be even when you're sleeping? Even when you're sleeping, like, we can't even sleep without motherfuckers doing weird ass shit. People just get to go to sleep, don't worry about nothing. Well, that's probably why they're being used too. But anyways, people just go to sleep, they don't gotta worry about nothing, they ain't hearing nothing, they ain't getting no dreams about nobody. But us, every time we fucking close our eyes, fuck closing our eyes, every time we stop talking, every time we just sit somewhere for more than 5 minutes and just silence, we seeing vision. We don't even gotta be fucking asleep. We seeing visions. We getting downloads. We hearing people's conversations about what they're plotting on and how they feel about us and all this fuckery. What do you think the Knight of Swords is? Really? This is intellectual communication. This is words not spoken. This is an energy of an action being taken out of anger because of someone's thought process. Telepathic communication. So when I do these messages, this is people telepathically. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't know who I'm talking to. So you coming at me is not because I'm coming at you. Unless I'm coming at you, I don't know that I'm coming at you. Make yourself seen, there's that. But if you don't make yourself seen, I can't see you. Period. So be delusional in your own minds about, oh, she's talking about me. Well, if I'm talking about you, if the shoe fits, wear it. You know? Shit. Eight of Swords is in reverse. I knew I was onto some really deep shit when I told y'all someone stole my boots out of my house. Trying to cross my path. Like some weird ass shit. Like someone literally stole my boots out of my house. And I was like, why the fuck would, of all the shit that's in here, you stole my boots? And I was like, that was the dumbest thing you could have stole. Well, why would they steal my boots? And that opened me up more. I was like, okay. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. One of these days, my boots is gonna walk all over you. And I can't wait. There you go. So, you guys keep doing what you're doing because what they're doing ain't working. And it's going to continue to fail, and we may continue to call them out. I don't know. I don't want to because I already know all this shit. I've been knowing this shit, but it's just a time for other people to have it. What do people think in this new world order is? This order, this new world, this new beginning. Hello? It's actually really not so new because if this is, now that I'm thinking about it, if this is like an enlightenment period, we've had many enlightenment periods. The Renaissance, I'll probably say the Great Depression, a lot of because, listen, in darkness comes light. Like, we had many enlightenment periods, but we just have more people that are becoming enlightened. It's expanding. The light is expanding. So too must, I guess, the darkness to try to combat the light or keep it small or keep it segregated. Oh, wow. But this and that are true, right? We know this too. So, like I said, don't get caught up in these titles. People just giving you one-sided, like situational bullshit because that's all they know, because all they care about is themselves and not gaining knowledge to share with others, to break barriers and ties and chains and shit. Don't listen to that. Do your own information. What is this? What actually is this? Where did it start? What was the intention behind this? And then go to where we are today. Well, today I thought it was this. Now look it up. Look up what it is today, what it stands for, what the intentions behind. You can see how things change over time. And if something has gotten way too far away from its original maker or creator, it's made up because there should still be some originality in that thing that you're researching. If not, it was never real to begin with. Everything I'm talking about can be looked up, can be looked into. I know I got Masons watching me. I know I got Eastern Stars. I got all types of people watching me. And I know they're like, yeah, she hit it on the head. Good job. So I appreciate y'all. I got people that come into my job every fucking day. I got fucking Masons that come into my job with their fucking rings and all the other stuff on. I got Eastern Stars coming into my job with their hats on and from all the different places. And we be chatting it up, having conversations and all types of stuff. And listen, I'm still by myself. I'm a singular individual. I don't belong to no group. But this one right here with y'all. But I'm learning. And it's crazy how God is opening up my eyes to these things. Like, these individuals are coming to me. Like, by the droves. If I don't see at least 3 Masons a day, then something ain't right. And I guess people will be like, oh, you should be scared. Scared of what? A person just like me? Come on now. I'm not afraid of someone like me. I am afraid of the someone who is like me that I know is doing me dirty. There's a difference. There's a difference. I fear the ones who think they're getting away with doing what they're doing to me. Not fear as in, oh, I'm afraid. No, I fear for them. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Some of these people physically, I feel for them because they know not what they do still. All this knowledge and all these people so enlightened and all the Illuminati is the illuminated. These listen, illuminated to what? God? Or illuminated to how they can use certain energy to manipulate certain outcomes for certain very tapped in people. Which one is it? The Hermit, the illuminated one. The Hanged Man, or supposedly what they would, I hate that name for the hangman, but it's supposed to be the sacrificed one. But you are the enlightened one. Hermit, the illuminate or the illuminated. You understand? And where does this illumination come from, you ask yourself? Many, many lifetimes of dealing with this fuckery. This ain't your first lifetime doing this. This ain't your first rodeo. And a lot of you guys are coming to realize some things about your past life and this life and the real reason behind some shit that you was called to do. And like I said the other day, when I talked about speaking to a group of people, God got us chosen ones really out here teaching organizations the truth. Nah, it was never supposed to be formed for that. We're here to create a more perfect union. You guys are out here creating destruction and chaos, as happened in the past. There's a difference here. We're here uplifting collectives, communities, bringing love into situations, seeing problems and trying to not solve it, but be the solution. Through our own actions, through our own thoughts, through our own steps, through the things that we do in life every day, our choices, our decisions. We're out here trying to be the change we want to see. So, yeah, we out here teaching. Because someone was taught wrong. I don't care how many, I don't care nothing. Somebody was taught wrong. Or somebody was taught by someone who wanted to teach them wrong. Because they were truly, truly gifted. So I'm trying to tell y'all, be careful. Be careful who you let, bring you up under their wing. Be careful with these spiritual, people that they seek you out. They see your gift. They know you're gifted naturally, talented, beautifully, amazing, and anointed. They see this. Hello, they're watching Page of Swords. They're learning this about you. And this is why right now there's a lot of y'all see no evil, hear no evil. I sit between all the shit, but I ain't saying shit unless I have to. The moon is at your feet. You got the fucking scroll in your hand. There's nothing you don't fucking know. Okay. And that's what these people know. So right now, as a high priestess, in my energy, what I'm doing is I'm shutting the fuck up. And that's what I'm chosen to do. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to give you all the messages that you need to help enlighten you, to help spiritually heal you from whatever it is you're going through. But y'all are chosen. Y'all are stars, and you'll find your place amongst this world. You'll find your place in this world. There are many stars. Many stars. We all become the yellow one at some point. But right now, we got little I heard starlets. We got stars waking up to their star quality, their star power with their hair. And one day this will be you. Depending on where you are on your journey, you will be the one. You are the one now, but I don't feel you see that. There's many ones. Hello. But you are the one. If you're being attacked, if you're being, shadow banned, if you're being silenced, if you're having all this work done on little old you, you're the one. You're the one. Healing is crucial because the illuminated path is really about balance, harmony, not discord and chaos. These readers talking about, oh, God said, but you're still talking about separating and division. I don't understand. It's hypocritical. You don't know what you're saying. It's like you're saying something, but then your message says something else. It's like we should be talking about shit that's going to bring people together. Like, the healing is done. So now I went into this new year talking about coming together, relationships forming, dynamics changing, people uplifting. But then you see on tarot so many other spectrums of hate, of categorizing, of separation, spiritual slavery. I'm better than you, and you're in spiritual jail. Like, what the fuck is this? What is that? That's enlightening. That's uplifting. That's bringing harmony. There's a time to build. There's a time to destroy. The motherfuckers who had their time to destroy, it's over. So we in the time of building now. Prosperity, longevity, healing, good health, generational curse breaking. This is what we're supposed to be doing out here. I think somebody or some people who are in competition with us forgot that. They forgot the purpose. If you're chosen and you say you're chosen, at the end of the day, we all have one little brief piece of our purpose that's similar. It's that God is love. It's not saying that we can't be human and we can't have moments where we're upset because people be doing the fucking most and be wanting a reaction. We give them what they want. Now we know how. The right way. The ascended way, you see. Kind of like this. But these people going on here crashing out, cussing people out, fucking going crazy on screen, doing all these other things, all this other shit. It's like victim mentality to me with some of these people, these readers, because now a lot of what's happening is you can see it in the readers. They going crazy because all that shit. I said, your words are powerful. You think I just thought mine was? Everybody's fucking words are powerful in this world. And you got people speaking to masses. So you're passing a message on to more than just your friend. You're passing it on to strangers who know nothing about what you're speaking on. And you saying all these things, right? You putting all this energy of negativity out there. You yourself. But then expect to what? Not feel that? If you don't feel what you saying, you the fakest motherfucker there is. I myself, as a reader, have sat on here and said some things in the past that I recall when situations change, coming up again, hearing like, oof, that was not tactful. Okay, I learned from that. Or when an experience is happening, retrogrades and all these transits change, and I start to see something in the physical, I'm like, oh, well, I said that. All right, I got to take that then. That's when you start to learn how powerful your words are in your mind. And if you want a different outcome in life, you use a certain, you change your words, you change your mind. You see different things. A lot of these readers now want to go and try to flip flop and do all this other weird shit because they fucked up the narrative. They now see what side they've been on. They ain't been on the side of uplifting. Because if so, why do they have so many problems with those of us who really are? Why don't they realize we were never their enemies and we've been on the same team? We've been trying to help people. We've been trying to show people a better way. People think we think we're God. No, we're just giving you a message. We're waking you up. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now. This is the age for that. But we're in the wrong. What change ever came easily? What change that was worth having ever came easily? Shit, growing pains is a thing. Y'all going through spiritual warfare. Be grateful you alive to feel that little bit of pain. Because the fucking things that these mother have been playing with to make sure that you are just not able to do what you're doing. Be grateful for even that little back pain. Is what I'm saying. Laugh at these things that these people think that they are inflicting upon you. Laugh it off. Laughter is the best medicine. That's what God taught me. If not, you'll be crying every day. And you can't even cry no more because it's like when you cry, the fucking whole universe fucking shakes. Did you see that wind yesterday? You hear these birds right now. That wind meant something. That wind was crazy. We know what wind means when it comes to these dark people. Wind means they mixing. They're mixing some shit together. They doing some fuckery, some dark shit. Well, if we had all that wind yesterday, and I'm talking about this today, it seems as if, yeah. They going crazy out here. But it's okay. Some of these people, they're going to be their own demise. Like I said, justice happens in many different ways. Whatever these people want to play with, that will be their demise. Literally. Quite literally. So you guys just keep focusing. You ain't combating this energy. It's already been combated. Like I said, shit's been going on. You ain't feeling it. Because you're God's own. You're God's own. The strength of the Two of Cups and your connection with God's universe. You're very, very powerful. And that's what people kind of want you to doubt, that you don't have the power or the say to make anything change that you're seeing. But you do. You got more of it than these groups of people. Look at you, by yourself, coming up against the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. And come on now, just think about it. Really think about it. It's one you and all these people working against one you. Know your power, man. Don't play with yourself. Know your worth. You are not a wave, you a surf. Okay? Yeah, you chosen. And someone is about to come in and love you down. I don't know who this person is, but this is a new person, and we ain't talking about love right now, so I'm going to leave it alone. But God's ushering in new. You guys have learned something else. And some of you guys, your abundance is being unblocked. Some of you guys, you will be paid. Some of you guys, there's some money that is being saved for you. There's some money somewhere, somehow, that is being held up for you. You have something coming, or someone is going to grant you something. This is big money. This is big time energy here. The Hierophant, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Y'all's focused on the bag. Y'all's focused on enlightening other people. You're focused on enlightening other people to fucking figuring out their bag. You focused on the right things. You're doing what God came you to do for a multitude of people. And it don't matter what one motherfucker has to say about you. Because this is your energy. This is what you're here to do. You are the gift that keeps on giving. You are the key. What is a door when you are the door? You understand? You are the door. Whatever that means. You are this earth angel. And you are guided and protected. Okay? And even these motherfuckers that want to claim that they are the highest of the high in the fleshly world. You even protected from them by some of their own, you see. So I'm going to just leave that there. Group conflict is here. So in these groups of these individuals where they wanted to go against and do all this other shit and do all this fuckery, and this person knew, that one didn't. Everybody didn't know what was going on in your situation. Clearly, look at that. We see that. We know that. Everybody ain't telling everybody what they're doing here. I think people aren't going around telling people like, yeah, I just did a ritual on them last night. Oh yeah, I just tried to sacrifice them using this the other day. Oh, I'm using this and that and this and that, and they got full altars and all your picture and all this other shit. You think people telling people that? No. But we sound crazy. These motherfuckers doing it. We seeing whole altars in the dream space. We seeing our pictures in people's homes that shouldn't have our pictures. We're literally seeing files on people's laptops. And we're not seeing the fucking physical laptop. We're seeing where people are putting certain objects. And we ain't in these people's houses. And they wanted to come and put cameras in our houses and watch us illegally for years. They had to do that. Because how the fuck do they know what's going on? Yeah, y'all are really tapped in. Y'all are really chosen. And God has really been using you as the warning that comes before destruction. Destruction in these people's lives that they're about to experience because they will not stop. God is saying that some people need to have a come to God moment. Like it's the only way. It's like the reckoning is here. Because people know there's this and there's that. There's light and there's dark. We're not fighting against fucking flesh and blood, but against principalities. And I said 6 years ago, we were here bringing supernatural justice to the physical, and that every outdated principality would be brought down and exposed. So I have stayed true to the goal, to the aim, and my mission. And I intend to do so until its completion. You understand? So, that's that. Y'all are protected. We are protected. There are many of us. There are more than us than people realize. So, you don't need to worry about nothing. You're never alone. Just like there's me, I'll get off here, I'll go watch another reader. She'll be saying the same thing that I just said, and I didn't even know she said it because I was here talking to y'all. We all connected. And those are the things that give you peace. When God is guiding you to someone and you get something out of it, that's what he's been meant to do. You understand? Anything that you're guided to, that you get something out of, it was for you to be at that space. So with that being said, look at our past. We didn't know what the fuck was going on. People thought we was talking the way we was talking, and we knew everything about everything at the time. We didn't know shit. We get what we get, and we don't get upset because God gives it to us when he wants us to have it. We don't tell God what to tell us. I mean, maybe some people do, but it just doesn't work that way. God doesn't just fucking do what we want. And this is why these people that say, I told God this, and no, that wasn't God that answered you. See, because God is patient and kind, right? So people be praying to God and they be getting answered by the devil because they don't got patience or discernment. So when we wait on God, it might take us 2 months. It might take us 3 years. Look at me, shit, 6 years I've been on this journey trying to get the answers that I need. But I never not one time had to go to means and practices other than listening to God and waiting on his word. What you think about those other ones that be thwarting the word to fit their narrative? You see? You got to know who you're talking to. A lot of people is not on these platforms channeling God force energy. And I'm sorry. Confirmation. And this is why for a lot of us true healers, true earth angels, we be having to get off of this fucking shit because it's toxic. For a lot of us, it has become a demonic entity because of the influences that are allowed to be present on it. The spirits of the people that are in front or behind these screens. Confirmation. So, eventually, when they get to the bottom of who's behind all the private accounts, because I feel like they got the feds looking into that right now, they really do have people that are looking into these private accounts. Also, with this group conflict here, people ain't, especially people who are running organizations and they had people under them they didn't know was doing this type of shit. Oh, yeah, there ain't no loyalty there. Someone's like, I hired you for this position, but I didn't know that you created a whole other sub, entity to do this and that and that and this and that and that. Oh yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, no, we good. We don't want no parts of that shit. Like there are people that are finding out what is going on in their shit. So again, we don't wait for the karma, but when it's here, we must let people know what's going on. And we also must I must also say to you chosen ones, don't get involved. This is these people's business. A lot of people want to come to you with sob stories now. Oh my God, I did this and I lost my job and oh my God, this is going on. It's not for you to worry about. Because when you was out here losing homes and losing cars and, fucking some of these people had you like me. Listen, losing every fucking thing. You couldn't call these motherfuckers. You pick up a phone to call somebody, your ass is blocked, going straight to voicemail, right? Ain't nobody, yeah. No. No is an answer. And if these motherfuckers is mad at you for saying no to them, they don't understand. And that's still why they're going to go through what they're going through. People are going to go through what they're going through until they understand why they're going through it. And I said before, the hardest thing in life is for people to take accountability. These are grown-ass people we talking about here. Come on now. Grown-ass motherfuckers. And I'm sitting here talking to them, probably older than me, telling them that they need to take accountability for their actions if they want to feel any type of enjoyment or peace in their life. Come on now. We're too enlightened for these games, chosen ones. What's going on is meant to happen. We spoke about it years ago, and we are true ones. What we say is told to us to be said by God to set the tone for a narrative that is going to transpire in the future. So, hey, you take that how it resonates. We say stuff, it don't happen the same day. It's not supposed to. I say something today, like someone's coming into your life. I'm not talking about they coming today. They may, if you that tapped in and you really know, they might. But for a majority of us, I give a message it's future reference. You don't know when in the future, but you don't know nothing about God. I don't even know when in the future this shit's gonna happen. Yeah, I've been telling y'all about these investigations and all this corruption and all this conniving and all this conspiracy and all this fucking white collar, black collar, blue collar, green collar, all the fucking shit that's going on. I've been sitting here talking about it for years. Be like, ain't nobody looking into shit. Ain't no investigation. Ain't no. Okay. I wait on God. If I'm saying it, I know something's going on. If I'm seeing it, it's for a reason. Ace of Sword type Priestess, Chariot, like I said last night. Enlightenment. You are the truth. You hold the truth. You live the truth. It's in you. You're it. Hello? There ain't no truth outside of you that you are going to get from anyone but you. You hear what I'm saying here now? Listen to yourself. Stop looking for the truth. You're it. You're the light. Okay? You're the truth. So anything that is opposite of you is what? If you're the light and something is hiding from you, then it must be what? Darkness. Trying to conceal and hide itself in your light. This is why people have to get on your level to come towards you. They got to play the, oh, I'm spiritual role and I'm all into positive energy vibes. And that's you. A lot of y'all, you were the first spiritual person in your group or your family. Or that's you. You was crazy, demonic, and all this other shit because you was into tarot cards. And the next thing you know, you got spiritualists in your family. You got people doing this. You got people doing that. It came from you. You got too much sauce. It was given to you. But just as it was given to you, God knew who would try to steal from you because of it, family or not, you see? And this is why we are told to create soul families, people that see us, they hear us, they feel us, and that's how they know us. So we've never been alone. Our soul tribes are coming together, but I've always been unique soul tribe. It's just always been it from jump. We've always been a soul tribe. We've always been a collective. And we've gotten through the harshest of shit together. And we on the other side. So this is why all this information and knowledge is coming. Things that were supposed to be hidden from us, I guess. But I don't see it. I don't know how. But yeah, don't worry about this shit. I just gave y'all some information. Whoever needs information, I'm sure we got fact checkers out here. They'll go look up everything I say and then be like, damn, man, how does she know that? I just had to search for fucking 3 days to find that. Yeah, well, hey. I am the Hermit, High Priestess, Sun card, Grand Fire, and Water Trine. I'm very tapped into everything. And I'm trying to help y'all see how to tap into everything about you too and use it for the best possible experience in your life, not the worst. But also understand and use discernment and realize and know when someone is trying to use you for the purpose that you don't want to be used for. These dream space fucking robbers that want to come in and try to fragment with spell work and chaos and death spells. Somebody did a death ritual on your intuition. Like, what the fuck is this? I mean, maybe if it wasn't really like an innate thing, that would work, but hi, what are you doing? Okay, well, that's why you can't see shit. Okay. I didn't do that to you. I didn't attack you. Shit like this. Like, why are you doing all this? What don't you want someone to see? And what people aren't realizing is every individual person that has done us dirty, they're doing these types of things if they're into this. Everyone's not into this. They're doing these types of things to attack something in us that they know that we could see. So they think that they're attacking something so we can't see it. But the thing is, these people are just pawns. God is greater than these people, and his purpose in our life is too. Confirmation with that drop. Confirmation with all those drops. God is using these people because they're around us. But ultimately, what ends up happening is we get more knowledge on not them, because who the fuck are they? They ain't nobodies. They're doing little weak, dumb shit. But God gives us information about more, about why they're doing that. So it's kind of like, oh, well, thank you. Again, divine trap. Thank you for attacking me. But now God's going to come in and show me why this is going on and why this one person is attacking this one thing. And then God will say, well, they don't want you to see this about them. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care about that. Okay, well, but this is really what it is. Like, people are just pawns and they don't know the game that they're playing. People are trying to be smarter than us, but they can't be smarter than God. And we don't know what God is doing with these people because we don't care. You see what I'm saying? Like, these people are crazy. But we are getting more tapped in, more enlightened. It's a balance of light and dark here. It seems as if the earth angels are real. Seeing the devil and the temperance card. We all have a right to choose. Some of us really are them earth angels. Some of us really are that temperance card. Some of us really are transmuters, and we'll take them cups and we'll fucking, some of us are called to shake shit up. The temperance looks peaceful. It's also a still picture. You see what I'm saying? So keep using your divine gifts, y'all. Keep knowing that you're being guided, and keep taking control and authority of your life and your path and your chosen mission. Someone out here is on a path. The hermit is self-discovery. The hermit is on a path of self-discovery, and they are guided. This is a lifetime of learning oneself. Literally, that's what the hermit card is supposed to mean. Divine forces guiding this path to your knowledge. Temperance's ancestors. Okay? So your ancestors don't play about you. At all. What up, Red? That's Nana. Sorry. But yeah, that's my Aries Nana. She's great. So yeah, y'all have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.